the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hey y'all, let me get my card. How is everything doing with you all? Let's say good morning. Oh man, let me call my cousin. Let's say good morning to everyone. How are you doing? Oh, tired. Thank you, Elisa. I am having a peaceful day. I'm just waiting for Three Eye Atlas to show up and see what orders they want to give to us. I'm just waiting patiently for the change of, you know, universe, for the collection of the people I don't know if they're collecting 144,000, if they're just collecting kids. Do they have to ask us if we want to go? I had a vision last night that they had to ask us. And then I had a vision that they had to ask us. And then I decided I wouldn't go without Ezra. I won't leave Ezra behind. That's what I've decided. So but then I thought his mom wouldn't let him go because they're family. So I might be staying, guys. I might not go up in the new universe. I'm 63. Why should I take up a spot that somebody else could use? That's what I was thinking. I wouldn't go if Ezra wouldn't go, and then I have to know what ship he is on, because apparently they've broken up into 7 different pieces, and they're like 7 different ships now. Oh no! So I had a dream that the Three Eye Atlas people um, needs my permission to go, which I appreciate that they're getting my permission, but I, I literally told them, what is this? I literally told them I wouldn't go without Ezra. So I wonder how many other parents are going to sacrifice like that. You know, like what if they say, no, we'll take you, but not the kids, or well, that would be dumb. They would have to take the kids, or but I had a vision that they wanted Ezra, but Ezra wanted to stay with his mommy. That was the difference. And I was like, well, if he stays with his mommy, I'm staying. And then I wonder how many people would let their children go. There was a movie that I saw where they wanted the kids, but just the kids. And ultimately, the parent, I feel like the mom may have passed, some weird explosion happening on Earth. And the dad had to get 2 kids, I believe it was 2 kids, to the destination. And then they get to the destination, and the kids, he's like, go, 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 like run ahead of me. And then he gets there and they tell him no. And the kids turn around, and like in that instant, everybody had to make a decision. And the dad told them, go. I saw this. I don't know what movie it was. It was the end of the world, and the world was on fire and blowing up, and certain sections of the world was blowing up, but there were aliens coming to save, some people. And the dad couldn't go with the kids. Like the alien was like, no, you cannot. I definitely think I would be sacrificed, and I would tell my son, go relive your life. I mean, if he was a child, I would say that. Um, Let me say hi to everyone. Hi, Steph. How are you? Good health. Sheena, good morning, everyone. Good health, good health. Demetra, hi, Tracy and Chat. Hi, sweetie. Hope everyone is having a good day. I feel like I am. Let me just get some. When I don't know why I didn't think of getting some Wendy Osefo updates. We're on Wendy Watch. We are on Wendy Watch. Do you guys know what's going down with Wendy, by the way? Let me see if I can pull up the article. Real Housewives Wendy Osefo claims arrest was illegal. I was wondering how they were going to swim out of this. I was wondering, but I'm not a legal person. So I don't know. Let's look at some videos. Well, let me read the article first cuz everybody got these short little videos. Real Housewives Wendy Osefo claims arrest was illegal. Hi, Angel. Hi, Angel. Look at you. I love your picture. I miss you. It's been a while. Well, welcome back. Welcome back, Angel. I appreciate you. Hi, Incognito. Grand Rising. Grand Rising. All right. The court. Oh, by the way, Angel and everybody else, please go watch my video on 3 Eye Atlas. You got to know these things. 3 Eye Atlas. Go watch the video so you could be prepared. Okay. The court documents are in. Thank you, Angel. The court documents are in, and Wendy Osefo wants her charges thrown out. The Real Housewives of Potomac Star is gearing up for her first day in court following her dramatic arrest alongside her husband, Eddie Osefo. In our first look at her criminal defense, Wendy and her lawyers claim that she was the victim of an illegal arrest due to the defects in the charging documents. They're demanding that the court dismiss all charges. Her husband, well, that's a different story. U.S. Weekly reviewed court documents submitted by Wendy's lawyer on October 17th, just 1 week after she and Eddie were each arrested on multiple counts of insurance fraud, conspiracy to commit, and making a false statement to a police officer. According to the court documents, Wendy and her lawyer have issues with the way the cops showed up at the Osefo residence. On the evening of October 9th, the authorities poked around through the home and found several high dollar items that the Osefos allegedly, reportedly had stolen. To both the police and the insurance companies. However, Wendy and her lawyers want all that evidence thrown out of the record. The court documents urged that a judge reject all admissions, statements, or confessions. Now, how the fuck did y'all confess? Y'all confessed? What? What about your rights? Were you read your rights, Wendy? Because the first thing they say in your rights is you don't have to say nothing. Nothing. Did y'all talk and confess and talk? Oh my God, Wendy, lawyer, you got a lawyer husband. You know, I'm convinced you're going to divorce that little bitch. I'm convinced of it. All right, let's wait. Let's wait to what the cards tell us. Wendy is arguing that cops obtained these statements and confessions unlawfully. Did they read them their rights? The filing also asks the courts to suppress all evidence because of an unlawful search or seizure. Now, I do have a problem with this because all I heard was that there was a warrant for their arrest. No one said there was a warrant for search and seizure or to search the home. What I heard was they arrested them, put them in jail, then went back and searched the residence. And I thought, are you allowed to do that? Now it's all making sense. And that's why the police department had a press conference because they had to clean up their behavior. Where's my lipstick? The Real Housewives star also demanded the suppression of wire and verbal communications. They were watching them? I said they were watching them. I said that because of an unlawful interception. They had them on wire, listening on wire. Essentially, they believe that all the elements of this case were executed illegally and shouldn't hold any ground in court. Additionally, the filing acts for the trial of the co defendant, her husband, be severed from the trial of Wendy Osefo. You don't smell divorce? That means she wants her case separated from her husband, Eddie. And as of now, he doesn't have a criminal defense attorney. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know exactly what happened. I know exactly what happened. Do you want me to tell you what happened? Okay. Let the antennas roll. Okay. She got back the next day and she was like, motherfucker. Motherfucker. This was your idea. I followed your dumb ass. Okay. Bad on me. Bad on me. But let me tell you how this is going to go down. I get the lawyer with the money that we have. I get the lawyer. Now, you, I don't worry about you. I am the mother of these kids. And unless I watch, I know, okay, hold on. The antennas are just going crazy. I watched Tracy's psychic reading. Tracy said, my kids are going to wind up with your mother. Fuck no. So this is how this going to roll, bitch. I get the lawyer. I separate from you in this case. And you will take the blame. You will take the heat. I will walk. After Wendy saw my video and saw that his mother and his family was going to be raising her children, oh no, she said, fuck no. She hates them. She said, fuck no. Oh, Banner, Banner. Y'all know I'm not watching. Y'all know I'm not watching. Put that banner on, Tracy. For Wendy come for you. Wendy ain't got no money to come for me. I ain't worried about Wendy Osefo. She got to take care of her federal lawyers. That's what happened. Wendy saw my video, which now if you celebrities, I got celebrity clients. You won't be the first, Wendy. But and the one thing, hey, it's all celebrities. If I read you privately, I can't read you in public. I'll never do another reading on you ever again. I won't even comment. I'll be like, hmm. Um, okay. Okay. That means that means she wants her case separated from her husband, Eddie. And as of now, he doesn't even have a criminal attorney listed. The husband and wife duel are due in court November 7th. Until then, they're relying on their faith to get them through this. And Wendy said, and through it all, God remains faithful. You know what? There's a thing with Christians that I fucking hate. Through it all, God remains faithful. Doesn't God want you to be faithful too? This ain't one-sided. Y'all keep thinking God is one-sided. Oh, God gonna take care of that. You fucked up. It is your job to be better with God. Aliens, please. Maybe y'all need to explain this to the peoples. That's why only a few of us. And I'm kidding. I don't know if I'm going. I'm gonna stand there like when they come, line people up. That's how my son became an actor. We went to Jersey, and everybody lined up, and all they did was say yes, no, yes, no. Pull out the line, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. And that's how my son got in because somebody said yes and didn't even like, oh my God, he's so cute. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, no. I was like, oh shit. Well, we in yes, baby. We in the yes line. Let's go. Let's go, baby. He was like 4 years old. He was really cute, though. Anywho, it's not about you, Tracy. I know. I know. I'm trying to explain. Anywho, moving forward, Wendy told her bitch ass husband, this is how this gonna roll. And on God. On God, this is how this is going to roll. And like, I love me a strong black woman. See, this is what I call a strong black woman. A woman that says, oh, we might have did the deed together, but you taking responsibility as a man. That's a good woman to me. I don't care what anybody says. See, let me put up this one first. What do I need? Do I need more coffee? What do I need? I don't think I need anything. I could get some more coffee.
Y'all, it's your girl V with Reality Recap, here to give you an update on Real Housewives of Potomac star Wendy Osefo and her husband Eddie Osefo's looming insurance fraud criminal case. Us Weekly exclusively reported the Real Housewives of Potomac star Wendy Osefo is claiming she is the victim of an illegal arrest as she fights her fraud charges in court. On October 17th, Osefo's lawyer filed court docs as part of her criminal case in Maryland. The reality star demanded all charges be dismissed due to alleged defects in the charging document. In addition, Osefo 41 demanded all evidence be suppressed because of an unlawful search and seizure. The Bravo star also asked for all wire and verbal communications to be suppressed because of an unlawful interception. In the filing, Osefo's lawyer claimed his client was illegally arrested. The reality star's counsel said all admissions, statements, or confessions should not be allowed as evidence because they were unlawfully obtained. See, now this is where it gets sticky for me because I saw an anonymous tip, I forgot on whose page, and I apologize, that pretty much was saying they had some inside information that Wendy was going to throw Eddie under the bus in this case, allegedly. Now, reading the next part, I don't know, y'all. Wendy's lawyer is asking that trial of co-defendants be severed from her trial. So basically, she wants Eddie's charges to be severed from hers and they be tried separately. Eddie doesn't even have a lawyer listed yet. In a separate filing, Wendy's lawyer demanded the prosecutor turn over any alleged evidence they possess. She demanded a list of all witnesses the prosecutor plans to call on and any polygraph results of witnesses questioned by law enforcement. Wendy also wanted to know if the prosecutors had any confidential informants who worked on the investigation and asked for copies of all official police reports. Well, it definitely don't sound like she hired Karen's lawyer. That's all the information I have for you now. I'm going to keep looking into this and seeing the court documents myself. I will keep you posted. It's your girl V with Reality Recap. Peace.
Looks to me like Wendy is fighting. She's fighting for her life, fighting for her children. Wendy is fighting, y'all.
Since Wendy Osefo's arrest, I have been going over the details of those fraud charges pretty thoroughly, and just when I thought all seemed legitimate, there's an update that is definitely making me think twice. Wendy Osefo is now accusing police of an illegal arrest over her fraud charges. This is absolutely insane. Let's break it all down. So Us Weekly is reporting that Wendy Osefo is claiming she is the victim of an illegal arrest as she fights fraud charges in court. On October 17th, Osefo's lawyer filed court docs as part of her criminal case in Maryland. The reality star demanded all charges be dismissed due to alleged defects in the charging document. In addition, Osefo demanded all evidence be suppressed because of an unlawful search or seizure. The Bravo star also asked for all wire and verbal communications to be suppressed because of an unlawful interception. In the filing, Osefo's lawyer claimed his client was illegally arrested. The reality star's counsel said all admissions, statements, or confessions should not be allowed as evidence because they were unlawfully obtained. So this is actually Wendy not proclaiming innocence, but alleging that everything, all of the evidence stacked against her, was obtained illegally by police. This is actually a bit of a stretch if you ask me, but it looks like Wendy is not going to go down lightly. She is definitely putting up a fight, and in my opinion, this is probably her way of lessening the charges.
I don't know. No one asks you your opinion, right? No one asks you your opinion because uh, other clients who are not, you know, they get off on lesser charges. So Wendy needs to do everything the white man does. Everything. Everything Teresa Giudice did and only got a year. Nobody asked you if it was a stretch.
Housewives of Potomac, Wendy Osefo is fighting back, y'all. Hey guys, it's your girl Jen Trey. Hey, as we all know, a week and a half ago, Wendy and her husband Eddie from Real Housewives of Potomac was arrested on fraud charges, but she is now filing a complaint or basically saying that she was illegally arrested. This is what she had to say. So she had an exclusive conversation with Us Weekly, and basically she said she's a victim of illegal arrest. You guys can go ahead and pause and read, but her lawyers did file a court document basically saying that she demands all the charges to be dismissed because there's defects in the charging documents. She also says that the evidence suppressed because it's an unlawful search or seizure. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, but it doesn't look like she's taking this laying down. And, you know, like I said, innocent until proven guilty. Lawyer bays, anybody out there just want to fill me in, educate us, because I don't know, was it unlawful? Let me know in the comments below.
All right. Let's see what everybody is saying. Let me go back up. Hi, Saki Love. How are you, sweetie? Wendy is pulling a Teresa Giudice move. He proposed discovery. High Purple Passion is to provide parties the opportunity to gather evidence relevant to proving or defending the case. Evidence includes, for example, witness testimony, documents, memos, notes, email messages, agency policies and procedures, and other written or electronic records or video or audio recording. This keeps the storyline going, putting out the questions like the marriage in trouble when it's not. Thank you. That's why we want to check to see if they're getting a divorce. Corporate conversations with the Gemini. Hi, corporate conversations. Wendy out here, way to make sure that people address her a certain way. She did some wild things and it was all just fake. Yeah, it was all just fake, but I got to be honest with you. Karen was fake. Karen was so fake, she now knows using the name the Grand Dame gets her into trouble. So she ain't using it anymore. Um, Kiana from Real Housewives of Potomac, she got a criminal record. Um, Browen, Browen did some things in her 20s, hasn't been brought up until just now. She got a criminal record. It's all just fake. But I'm going to tell you one thing. The difference between Kiana on Real Housewives of Potomac and Wendy of Real Housewives of Potomac is that people came for Wendy, and Wendy had to check them. Wendy had to say, "You're coming for me, and you motherfuckers don't even have a degree. I am not to be hazed. My degree stands." So, in a weird kind of way, I may not have liked Wendy for always bringing up her degree, but I know she did it because of the hazing that the Real Housewives of Potomac constantly pull. And now Stacey, they talking about Stacey's breath. Who does that? So I do feel like Wendy had to shut them down based upon her degrees. And it became the thing. Like, don't come for me. I got 4 degrees. So you go ahead, try me. You talk about my breath. Wendy would have been like, and my breath is all over my 4 degrees. You know what I mean? Kiana, who I found out was a friend of last year and played it all peachy and cool, became a housewife this year and think it's okay to come for Wendy with her best friend, the chin chat girl, Angel. Not you, Angel. I'm talking about the other Angel, Real Housewives of Potomac. And y'all think y'all gonna chin chat Wendy every episode? So if it's not Stacey, it's Keon. Like, girl, the trifling ghetto hoes of it all. And Wendy, I don't care that you married the football player from, money and you got a house. You grew up with Kiana. You still got ghetto girl mentality because you'll follow that ghetto girl right into prison. Hold this stuff for me, girl. What is this stuff? That's Kiana. Hold this stuff for me, girl. Angel, what is this stuff, girl? Don't even ask. Just hold it. I'll come back for it later. You're both in jail, you dumbasses. Chin chat my ass. You the chin chat girl. Angel, you the chin chat girl. I ain't never heard of no goddamn chin chat. I know one thing. If I was on live TV and my best friend said some bullshit about chin chat, it would be an episode after episode after episode. But no, instead, somewhere along the line, y'all attacked Wendy, who was doing nothing. Okay, I can't. I'm trying. Anywho, spirit always stopping me. Anywho, I'm going to tell y'all right now, get prepared. I am going to defend the woman with the 4 degrees. I'm going to stick up for the woman with the 4 degrees. Kiana and Angel, y'all can kiss my black. Said it. I will defend Wendy. And if I were on that jury, I would do exactly what they did with the P. Diddy trial. I would go in with the mindset, if I get chosen, first I would tell the truth. Would you do this? No. Okay, we like you. And then I get behind that jury chair and I would be like, oh, she going free. She going free. If I have anything to do with it, she's going free. She got 2 kids. Nope. If y'all can put P. Diddy off, y'all can put Wendy off. She going free. That's what I would do. All right, purple passion, right? Angel, Angel. Angel goes laugh out loud. I was like, yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'm not talking to you, Angel. Talking to that trifling and Angel on Real Housewives of Potomac. She stole your name, and she ain't an angel. She's a Lucifer. She's Lucifer. She's an angel, all right. She's Lucifer. And it's Dr. Wendy to all of you. She earned them 4 degrees. But dead ass, dead ass. If I was in Potomac and I had an opportunity to be a part of that jury, I would not throw Wendy under the bus. I just wouldn't do it. White people get off all the time. Just as P. Diddy was going up the river, um, Trump's attorney got 6 months for assaulting in a really bad, actual way. Got 6 months. P. Diddy gets years. And I don't like P. Diddy, but Trump's attorney got 6 months. We got to stop throwing our black people under the bus. I won't do it. I won't do it. And I will encourage all of you not to do it. In fact, I'll have a whole campaign to not throw her under the bus. I don't work for anybody. What's anybody going to do to me? I don't work for Wendy. I work for Wendy's black skin. I work for Wendy's Nigerian culture because some of us got Nigeria in them. Did I tell you I got Nigeria in me too? They keep changing it. You can't believe um, ancestry because they keep changing it. Like, oh, we've got new details, and it turns out you're not 46% Nigerian. Now I'm like 14% Nigerian. It's all right. I still like having it. See, see the updates. Hold on. 29% Benin and Togo. 28% Nigerian. 11% Ivory Coast. 8% Mali. And I know I'm from Benin because of the voodoo. Voodoo. I know I'm from there. I feel closest to Benin. 4% Senegal. I kind of could believe that. Senegal has a very specific look about them. 3% Central Africa. Ooh, look at this. This is new. 2% Yoruba land. Ooh, get some Yoruba in me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Our Yoruba land region is centered around Benin and southwestern Nigeria. That's right. That's right. Now they took Ghana off the region because I was Ghana there for a minute. But my tribe so far, according to these people, is Jen, Adasha. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, guys, and Yoruba. Potential ancestor Onita. Oh, Burton Ash. That's my grandma. Yeah, I believe that was her name. Isn't this interesting? Love it, love it, love it. Oh, Ronnie's here. 1%. 1%. She's a second cousin, by the way. James Edie, 3%. Oh, Cherno? Who's that? Let's meet some of these people now. Ronnie's my cousin. Ronnie plus 18 people. Oh, I gotta post this to her. Oh, she's gonna love this. Edit relationship. Both sides maternal, both sides select. What? Niece. Edit this relationship will update the label on your match list. Well, is she my niece or is she my cousin? But cousin's not here. Why wouldn't they have cousin here? So I have to put niece, I guess. Save. This girl here, Ronell. I gotta wipe my face, y'all. This girl here, Ronell. To my mother and her sister married two brothers. So her mother, the girl Ronell, her mother is my first cousin. Her children, I thought, makes them second cousins. Oh well. Oh well. That's nice. Hi, Noah. How you doing? All right. Let's get another video out. Video.
Blind item may be hinting that Real Housewives of Potomac's Wendy Osefo could be planning to throw her husband Eddie under the bus to save herself in their ongoing fraud case. I'm Kajal. If you love Bravo and pop culture, hit the follow button for more stories. So the blind item reads, quote, "This housewife thinks she can win a trial. She can't. She also wants to stretch it out as long as possible so she can keep filming and keep getting paid. Watch her try and throw her husband under the bus too." Now, they don't name names, but this does feel like it's about Wendy. I mean, just over a week ago, Wendy and Eddie were arrested on charges tied to what prosecutors believe was a staged home robbery back in April 2024. Since then, the couple's been quiet up until this weekend. Wendy broke her silence on Instagram before the show aired Sunday night, writing, quote, "And through it all, God remains faithful. Thank you for the outpouring of love, support, and prayers from myself, and most importantly, my family during this time." Eddie also broke his silence, quoting a Bible verse about trusting in the Lord. And while they didn't directly address the charges or the accusations of staging this break-in, they're leaning into a message of faith and family. Fellow housewife Stacey Rush showed her support, commenting, "Love you," and Wendy replied, saying, "Thank you for being a true friend and sister. I love you." And mind you, Stacey is the only cast member who has at least left a supportive comment. There were other Bravo lebs like Cynthia Bailey, Marlo Hampton, and Jacqueline Blake who also chimed in to support. But let's be honest, that blind item is pretty brutal. And if it is about Wendy, it raises big questions about what's going on behind the scenes of this case. I mean, do y'all think she'd really pin this all on Eddie? And by all means, I'm not putting all the weight on this blind item. This could very well be false. But if it's true, what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments and follow for more updates on Wendy and Eddie's case.
Well, to be honest with you, like, why do we need a blind item? To be honest with you, if you're going to do a blind item, then just state your case. Like, we are past blind items, right? This is not page 6. We don't need to do blind items. If you believe something, you can just say allegedly Wendy. However, there are way too many people right now. Bronwyn of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Kiona, they all have criminal cases. So this does not have to be about Wendy. So y'all need to get a grip. Also, I'm telling y'all, whoever gets to participate in this case, I'm telling you, it is to your advantage to let Wendy get off. Too many white people get away with shit. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. I am tired of Black people looking badder than white folks. And I'll say it again, Trump's attorney that was accused of actual got 6 months for hurting a child. So Wendy stole some clothes. So that's not the crime. That is not the real crime. So if I were on a jury, point blank, if I were on a jury, I'd be like this. And when it came down to vote, Wendy would be getting off. Blacks got to stick together. Wendy would be getting off. That would be me. Okay, it could be the storyline. I get it, but it's a real case too. Dr. Wendy, excuse us. That part, who cares about insurance fraud when you got abusers getting 6 months? And let me tell you something else, insurance people. Y'all crippled Florida. Y'all crippled Florida. You're worried about insurance fraud and you didn't even pay your insurance to people that have been paying to y'all for years? Fuck insurance. Fuck insurance people. Now, y'all know what they did to Florida and then left the state. Not only did they not pay any premiums for their hurricane damages, they left the state. And y'all worrying about Wendy getting a few dollars? You stole millions from people in Florida. Let's put this into perspective, y'all. I'm backing Wendy. The insurance companies are fraud. Ciao. The ambulance came last night, and I guess they must have brought the person back. Anywho, no, that's some bullshit. So, personally, I'm not worried about a diamond ring. And by the way, white folks stole the diamond ring from us. There are people in the mines with their lives skinny as fuck, not eating, so we could walk around with diamond rings. Fuck everybody. Wendy, you got a diamond ring? Okay, you gonna get to keep it if I'm on that juror. Diverse meaning, could it turn into a black and white case? I think TikTokers are gonna make it diverse. I think TikTokers don't understand black hair. I think black people need to support, if you don't mind me yelling at you, black people, I think black people need to be like, fuck that shit. So what? She stole a gown. So what? That's what I think we should be doing, and that's what I'm going to do. Y'all send this to Wendy. Y'all let Wendy know I got her back. And I'm a TikToker, and I'm going to support Wendy. Let's see if they're going to get a divorce. And I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass going to post and support Wendy because white folks get off on everything. I want her back home with her children. Okay, she made a mistake. Just say you're sorry and you'll never do it again, and we'll believe you. Go home, Wendy. Go home with your children. And I don't mean to Africa. I mean to Westminster, wherever you live. I'm going to support Wendy. I'm going to support a black woman. Y'all know me. I'm not the one. I don't care if it's legal, unlegal, not legal. I will support black every single time. Can't get me to turn on black anymore. Not on my life. Not my life. Oh Lord. Let me tell you, excuse me. Let me show y'all something. Me and one of my group mates posted this today, but hers was downloadable. Mine was not. Let me show y'all how they steal from us every single day. Every day they steal from us. I'm tired. I'm tired. Every single day. We're more criminals than they are. Are you kidding me? No, no. Soul Sister goes, who snitched on Wendy? They all do that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, go hashtag go home Wendy, and we mean go home to Potomac. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all how much they take from us.
GPS is a black woman. 3D imaging is a black woman. Laser eye surgery is a black woman. Escalators a black inventor. Elevators a black inventor. The roller coaster is Granville T. Woods. Roller coaster, everything.
Internet, the cell phone.
The cell phone. I was just watching the thing on the cell phone. Our video games is Jerry Lawson in Silicon Valley. They try not to mention him, but he's the reason why we have Xbox before Atari, the F1 series. Jerry Lawson, a black dude who invented home videos, sanitary napkins. It's a woman. Our ADT, our security system, is a black woman in Queens, Mary Van Brighton. In 1966, she invented the home security. You're talking about open heart surgery, Daniel Hale. Plasma, Charles Drew. We can keep going. Surgical equipment, black people inventing, just constantly inventing, and they took everything and lied. But now things are coming into the light with all these black inventors. And black people are still thriving. Black women have the highest degrees in America. Highest degrees in America. These are the same women that were operated on with no anesthesia on their vaginas by that Dr. Mims guy who they just took down his statue in New York. These are black slave girls raped, but they're number one in academics. Black people invented hockey in 1895 in Nova Scotia, 22 years before the NHL. There's a book called Black Ice. You can see it. The atrocities that African Americans have been through, I'm surprised we are this peaceful. They used to make black people laugh in barrels in certain towns because they were too loud. So they go, you got to laugh in the barrel. Everybody around the world copies African Americans and then yet disrespects them to the fucking highest. And it's annoying. And enough of that shit.
Basically, we invented everything. What is left? We invented everything. And now it's AI. We invented everything. Does anyone have anything else to say?
Yep. If you want to learn more, text the word origin to 219-299-49 and don't argue with me. Argue with your mama and fight these facts. Yiddick!
Text origins to Young Conda Don's number. Do it now.
Brought to you in part by Anti-Cracker Barrel, where we put that seasoning in it.
Oh my God, the ending was really funny. Ah, there you go, Noel. Isn't that a concept? Because black people want to create a better world. Whitey people create problems. I know I like that meme. The devil is a liar. All right. L. Williams says, yes, Wendy's marriage so broken that it's going to end in divorce, and this event is the last straw. I did follow these housewives series. Stole for centuries. For centuries. Don't worry about the Lavu and stealing Napoleon's jewelry. Return the motherfucking African sculptures, motherfuckers. France. Return the sculptures to Ghana, bitch. Stole for generations. But everybody's worried about these diamonds from Louvre. Fuck Louvre. Return the African sculptures. That's what you need to do. Why you like them anyway? Weirdos. All right. Let's stop, because you know me, I go overboard. You know me, I go overboard. I'm black. I go overboard. That's why y'all had peaceful protests of 7 million people. Because if we had been there would have been a corner for the barbecue. Somebody would have been selling something at the corner of 59th and Lexington. Somebody would have been on Martin Luther King Boulevard somewhere in the 50 states selling clothes. There would have been a corner somewhere all over in every state where we had to line dance. We go overboard. That's why we sat home. We said, y'all can do this. And y'all did an amazing job. And then the president shat on all of you. That's why we didn't go. Because we already know racist presidents. Return all the African artifacts, bitch. Museums are filled with stolen artifacts, bitch. We are the culture. Thank you, Soul Sister. Thank you, corporate corporations with Gemini. Yes, we are the culture, always was. And let me tell you something else that y'all don't know. When I grew up, Black girls were redesigning NFL basketball jerseys. We were redesigning them, resewing them, wearing them as dresses. And then the NFL was like, oh, official merchandise. They copied us. They didn't think about making merchandise for women. We took our men's jerseys, cut it up, made it into a dress. Oh, yes, we did. That's what we do. Fuck out of here. All right. Um, all right, let's do the reading. And it's a basic question. Oh, thank you. Aww. Guys, watch my 3-eye video. Do y'all okay, wait a second. Y'all know I can't do my job. I'm all over the place. That 3-eye video was amazing. I'm gonna put it in the feed because I'm not asking, I'm warning. Watch it. I'm gonna put it in the feed. To be honest with you, I kind of like Wendy. I like Wendy over Giselle, who is a mean girl. And if it wasn't Giselle and Robin, right? Giselle did not like Wendy until they took Robin out of the show. And Robin just admitted that she got fired. So then Giselle graduated in Ashley, who's mouthy. And Giselle is the mean girl, incorporating anybody else to be on her side. So I would choose a Wendy any day. Any day. All right. Yeah, Giselle's mean. Period. Giselle is mean. She's a mean bitch. All right. Oh, wait, sorry. I put the 3-eye Atlas video in the feed, y'all. It's in the comment section. So please check it out. All right. Y'all need to prepare for whatever's coming. Okay. And at least prepare internally. We have to prepare internally. All right. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Wendy. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Wendy's your child. She's your love. She is your beloved, Father God. Please authorize me to see and say what? What? What you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 Ashe. Ashe. All right. Love. Why is this coming up? What's wrong with my nails? The fuck? Why is love coming up? Oh, work. I don't know why I always take this card as for work, but I do. Fire sign woman. This might be Stacy. I definitely know Stacy's in Aries. I do believe Stacy and Wendy are brainstorming. Wendy has moved away from love. She's running from what y'all might like. This is what I keep getting lately. Black love, black love. There's no fucking thing as black love. Sorry. There's no fucking thing as black love. You get men that want you to do whatever they want you to do, or else they not participating in no fucking black love. And there's no such thing as black love. There's no such thing as black love. And if there is such a thing as black love, I need black love to stand up. Because look how long these people have been married. And she's leaving her love. She's leaving him. All right. Um, she is scared right now. She is scared. The storm is still brewing around her. But I think absolutely she is going to have this storyline, but it will be the truth to leave her husband. She needs to get paid by Bravo. I think her and Stacy are going to pair up. I think Stacy's going to stick by her side. She is worried about her children, but more importantly, she's worried about her little girl, which I don't blame her for that. Her mother shows up in the picture. Oh, Lord. Mommy's in the picture. Wendy, if you don't realize your mom helped you get you here, I don't know what to do with you. There is movement forward. So she won't stay in the storm very long. This is her coming out of sitting in this storm and trying to figure things out. But she's going to come out proud, Wendy. Keep on turning. Proud Wendy, keep on burning, burning, rolling, 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 rolling on the river, rolling on the river. Call on Oshun. You know why I tell you to call on Oshun? Because there was not a deity male that supported Oshun. And they couldn't figure out why the world wasn't coming together. This is African. This is not King James version of the Bible. And they went back to God and they said, we're having trouble. We can't seem to do this or finish that. I learned this in Oshun class. And God said, did you ever consult Oshun? And they were like, oh, 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 we never thought. Call on Oshun. She knows how these men are, Wendy. She's a fighter. Y'all want to make Oshun pretty. Y'all want to make Oshun sexy. Oshun is a motherfucking fighter. Oshun is a fighter. She may not be mean ass like, oh yeah, but she has fought all those men. She came through with them. She was the first. Yeah, the final outcome is kind of like a Bravo card, the Eight of Pentacles. If this has to be a bad energy, then she gonna make money from it. She's already decided, y'all. She's already decided. If I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna make money while going down. And I actually don't see the divorce going through 100%. I think the divorce is impressed upon. Damn, Wendy. I get the Two of Pentacles. There's no money. I get lying. And then I get the Tower. So, will they get a divorce? Yes, they will. But what is Wendy Eddie Osefo's birthday? He's December 20th. Technically, he's a Sag, but I'm getting him as a Capricorn. But it's all technically he's a Sag, but I'm getting him as a Capricorn, and I really want to stick with Capricorn. I really do. Um, Let me read the Tower real quick. What baby? All right, I'm not trying to keep you out. Relax. I'm trying to keep the air in. Um, the Tower represents swift, shocking, dramatic changes. The usual structures of your life fall apart, and you must learn to deal with this new way of life after its collapse. It also means upheaval associated with the card involves a moment of truth that forces you to rid yourself of false life structures and identify what you truly value. The more entrenched you are in a phony lifestyle, the more disruptive this change will be. Now's the time to rid yourself of binding social conventions and false beliefs that hinder your growth. It's the structures that imprisoned you, and it has to be shattered before you can achieve enlightenment. This card is about death, job loss, family quarrels, trouble with property. Now I think I know what the Tower meant, because I'm like, what is the Tower? They can't keep their home. Wendy's going to have to go in a 2-bedroom apartment in the hood. Um, she's going to have to do a Erica Jade, which is give up that awful looking mansion and go find a cottage somewhere and make that home, even if you rent it. That's what Wendy's going to have to do. Wendy, unfortunately, this is humble pie from God. So remember, you called on God, but you didn't believe in God. You took your belief system and banked on money and banked on an ideology that, you know, this is the way I see it, Wendy. You're not being punished. God is saying you're better than this. And how did we get here? Because that was not the trajectory I needed for you. You were bullied, Wendy, and I'm going to ask for forgiveness for you from God because you were bullied and you just wanted to be like the cool girls. And you were bullied by Giselle. You were bullied by Robin. You were bullied, I believe, by Ashley, but I just can't remember any instances. I think you had begun to get strong by the time Ashley was strong as well. But you were bullied. You just wanted to be liked by the mean girls. And you thought that augmenting your body, sculpting it, which I think you look beautiful, but you thought that that was going to help you. And all of that cost a lot of money. So all of a sudden, there was no money to pay your bills. And then you had to be buying clothes and shoes for every episode. I mean, Rainbow sells amazing stuff. Look at Stacy. She was wearing rainbow outfits. When do you going to lose your house? You're going to have to do an Erica Jane, and you're going to have to live in a hood in a 2-bedroom apartment, if not a studio. You might have to go in a studio. But I will tell you, Wendy, right now, take your losses. Anything is better than going to jail. Take your losses. I do believe Bravo is going to keep you. I don't think Bravo is going to get rid of you. I'm not checking it yet, but I just don't see them getting rid of you. Um, I get that you're a husband. You have to shine the light on your husband, which is why the yes card is for Eddie. I also think, Eddie, you're not going to get a really good lawyer. So I think either you're not going to get a good lawyer or this is designed for you to take all the heat. I think Eddie's going to kind of say, I did it. I did it all. I think that as a real man, a real man, Eddie is going to recognize that he ruined his kids' lives. And he did participate in this, and he will take the heat. And I think he does that as a real man. Not like some of you men that are out there that would throw your women under the bus. I think Eddie is going to take the heat. I think he's planning on taking the heat. I don't think this is Wendy throwing him under the bus. I think they talked about it. All right. Let me see what y'all are saying. Yep. Keeping up with the wrong Joneses. Giselle shops the thrift stores. What? She's not spending a dime on looking like much. Right? She looked so tacky. Hi, Jenny G. Hey, y'all. Oh, you saying something, Miss Brown. It's a wake-up call to pivot and start making better moves. Thank you, sweetie. So sister goes, damn, damn. Corporate Conversations with Gemini says, oh, not a 2-bedroom in the hood. I would do that over jail. Oh my God. Oh, I did it yesterday. Or 2 days ago. I don't remember. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, sweetie. And the back. I shaved up here too. I did the back too. And you still can't tell. I still didn't lose any hair because that rosemary oil I sell just stretches your hair out like this. Oh, by the way. Oh, wait. Oh, by the way. if you can, would you consider coming to my sister's memorial? November 8th. All right. What else we got to say? So sad. This is a sad outcome. Yin is a sad outcome. It's sad. New comment. Wait, what rosemary oil? Is this information in the link? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Hold on, let me show you. She don't know about the rosemary oil. This is my rosemary oil. And this is the website to get the rosemary oil. This is my rosemary oil right here. And let me tell you something. I'm getting testimony from women with alopecia that the hair is growing back. And I try to tell everyone, let me take this out. Just what? Uh, Oh, oh. I try to tell everyone that I never used to have baby hair. And now look, I got all this baby hair growing. I never used to have baby hair. So now at 63, I got baby hair. I love it. I love it. From from my rosemary oil. I sell it. So just go to the website, tracybrownlive.com. Tracy Brown Live. Remember that song? tracybrownlive.com. Tracy Brown Live. All right. Let's go back to the media. And it's 4 ounces. All right. I give 4 ounces. And right now, if you buy, you get a free wishing bracelet. You get a free wishing bracelet. And people tell me when they make wishes on a wishing bracelet, it comes true. So I don't know. I know it works for me, but people are telling me the wishing bracelet does come true. Okay. Final outcome for Wendy Williams. Oh, wait. Oh, Africa, right? That's a whole month. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Not, no, don't worry. That's all. That's practically a whole 3 weeks. All right. Let's get Wendy. Oh, wait. Y'all are talking. Hold on. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Soul Sister says, testimony, that rosemary oil, the growth is definitely promoted. That rosemary oil, I need to take a picture of this. Ciao. Get back. Get back. I'm gonna use this as testimony, Soul Sister. Let me clean the phone first. These phones. All right. Oh. Oh, where? Where? What's your born date? I might be able to meet you wherever. All right. Let me see. Did I get the right picture? I look weird. Hold on. I look weird. Oh, man. Not New York City. Just trying to get the money shot. Trying to get the money shot. All right. Soul Sister, I'm glad you said thank you. Oh no, it's really good. Thank you. Also, Soul Sister, it's really good. Guys and gals, go to Tracy Brown Live. That was my original song. All the kids loved it. All right, Wendy. I still have that song, by the way. I still have it on clock. All right, Wendy. Okay, I see a final outcome. I'm gonna take this one, 5 through 12. Tanzania. Oh. All right. Oh, darn it. Why did Priest come up again? Didn't Priest come up the other day? But Wendy, I know how faithful God is to you. I need you to be more faithful to God. That means as there are structural changes that will be happening in your life, I know you want to be saved by God, but God is mandating that you save yourself and trust God in the process. So that could mean that things could get ugly, but later on, it could be an amazing outcome. Look at this. Priest, upside down, violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. Wendy, don't get religious on us. Don't get religious. It's not going to work. If you just come out and be honest and be like, I fucked up. I did this against my God. I need God to forgive me. People will understand that language more than God is faithful. God is faithful, and yet there are still children being assaulted by lawyers. God is faithful, but God's not going to choose you and have some little girl go missing like Wendy. Don't try me right now. Change your rhetoric, change your language, change everything about you, and you can absolutely walk. But if you play this high and mighty shit that you are used to doing, then you're going to jail, because ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for your high and mighty bullshit, Wendy. There are real mothers out here that are starving, that have to feed their children before they feed themselves. There are real federal workers out here that's now missing their food stamps come November 1st. So you want to play God? You want to act like God loves you over anybody else? Change your words, bitch. Shadow priest upside down manifests as the inability to live according to one's own teaching, especially in lapse of personal morality or using ordained authority like God to control people for personal gain. Bitch, watch how you talk about God. Watch your mouth when you talk about God. Okay? Because I need to hear I was wrong. I'm not saying like commit to a crime. That's not what I'm saying. Your lawyer will handle that and get you off. I'm saying I really need to check myself. Like use words like that because I don't want you admitting to anything. I really need to check myself. I really need to know that my values was off and that I was compromised by being or wanting to be looked upon better than all the rest. Like use words like that. I'm not asking you to confess, child. Don't say I was wrong. Don't do that. Let your lawyer handle that shit. But don't come with this high and moral God, 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 and you like where is God when Palestine is being bombed? So don't think you're special. Like things happen, Wendy, and that's God. Bad things happen, and that's God. Because God is in the details. And when bad things happen, that is God saying to you, baby, you off track. Slam her. He tells the angels, your guides, and your ancestors, slam that bitch. She's off track. And she keep calling out my name. Not allowed. Not allowed. You better look at those Palestinian people and see, even in a 2-bedroom apartment in the hood, you're still better and doing better than anybody in Palestine. Fuck out of here. Watch how you call on my God. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I had to go there. I'm very sorry. I had to. Baby, I had to. I had to. This year is going out exposing everything. People better nail down and secure their message. Thank you. Whew, I had to do it. Oh no. What about New York City? Oh no, 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 no. Somebody I know is visiting New York City. Noel. Noel's up there panicking. Fuck Wendy. What about New York City? Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Get the rosemary oil. Let me put it up one more time so you could see this. This is some. This right here, this is crack. This is fentanyl. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it fentanyl. Fentanyl for your hair. Let me see. And that's where you get it. TracyBrownLive.com. Now, who wants a reading with me? Because I also give the best readings in town. How am I gonna come up with spirit telling me about priest and shit? How's that upside down priest? Because this bitch is about to use God to her advantage. You can't use God. You already used him. That's the punishment. How in the punishment you still gonna use God? No, no. I have to be the one to tell you. No. Don't come out your face with some bullshit. Did y'all love God as you were taking the insurance money? Oh, oh. Oh, sissy, thank you, girl. You're so sexy. Oh, I do try to be. But I have to tell you, I think moving to the Caribbean kind of saved my life. I really do. I think moving here was a big deal. All the teas that I'd be drinking that I tell you all about. I always tell y'all what I'm drinking. As of this week, the teas change periodically. This week, I am chopping up cilantro and lemon and making a drink out of cilantro and lemon. And let me tell you something, sweeten it to choice. It is so good. It is so good. All right, guys, I love you. Oh, and I got a remedy. I got a remedy for cold and flu. I got a remedy for cold and flu. I don't have eucalyptus. I know I don't have eucalyptus, but you all can get eucalyptus. But right now, mix honey, oregano. I would prefer chopped clove, not whole cloves. I would prefer powdered clove, eucalyptus, oregano, eucalyptus. Oh, and if you can get it, it's not that important. Get mullein. Mullein. You can get it from Amazon. Mix it with pure honey. Please do not mix it unless it's pure honey. Mix it, put it up in a cabinet, and then you all dried. Everything has to be dried, or else it could fungi. Put it up in a cabinet. And probably it's already November, so winter's already coming because I'd rather your immune system be built up before. Probably in about 2 weeks, start taking it once a day, or you could mix it in your tea. hmm and you won't get sick. Dead ass. You will not get sick. Okay. And these are all herbs, but if you want to add oils, it's concentrated. So if you want to add instead, I like the herbs, but if you want to add oregano oil, and it should be about 4,000 mg's, clove oil, eucalyptus oil to the honey, that would be better, and you could use it right now. I teach you. All right. Who wants a reading with me? Come get it. I'm available all day today, 213-458-7408. And for my Pacific Coast people, you can call me and make an appointment up to 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Pacific. I love you guys. Thank you for helping me to just have fun and tell psychic jokes and just act silly. I am so honored that you guys just let me be whoever I need to be. Bye. Check out my 3 AI Atlas video. I did it last night. Watch it. Watch it. You're going to learn something, and I want you all to be safe when the aliens come. Thank you, corporate. You're so welcome. Have a great day, Tracy. You guys have a great day. Enjoy your day, Wendy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.